Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to our take on the best Wonderkids to scout in FM24. Now, I was trying to figure out how to do the wingers because a lot of times you'll get a winger on the left and a winger on the right and they'll play the same. However, there's so many out there, I had to split them up. So today we're only going to look at the right side of the pitch and we're going to be taking a look at the Wonderkids that you might want to keep in your scouting books. Lamine Yamal, you know, is going to be an absolute beast. He looks pretty nice at the start of the game. Again, you can probably pick him up for somewhat cheap, so definitely one to take a look at. Next up, we have Ryan Cherky from Lyon. We've seen him before in the full Wonderkids video. Again, this is another one that looks like he's going to be fairly incredible as he turns out in his age. He's only 19 right now. He's a little expensive though. And then we have American Wonderkid Giovanni Reina at Borussia Dortmund. He's had some issues in the last season or two. However, he looks like he could possibly break out. Again, incredibly expensive. His wages are okay, but 20 years old, he's got plenty of room to grow, and he's got a lot of fantastic stats. He's not a good header, though. Johan Bakayoko from PSV, not too highly rated in terms of how much he might cost or on the weekly wages. However, his stats definitely look a little bit lower than some of the ones we've already covered, like Lamine Yamal. Acceleration and pace for days, though, looks fantastic. Corners of 12 is not too bad a starting point. Dribbling of 14, he definitely looks pretty nice. Passing of 16, oh. For this one, apologies for the mispronunciation, but Badreddine Bouanani from Nice still has a lot of fantastic stats, definitely looks pretty nice, has a lot of stats that definitely need to be picked up. Crossing of 8 though, not the greatest. But he does have some nice stats that pick it up. Dribbling of 15, technique of 15, he's got some acceleration pace that could still grow. He looks like one to definitely keep an eye on though. Next up, we have Angelo, a Brazilian 18-year-old playing right now in Strasbourg on loan from Chelsea. He is highly rated though in terms of trying to sell, trying to buy him. 7.5K per week is not bad. Stats wise, he's got some pretty nice stats for an 18-year-old. Crossing of 10, not so much though. But he still looks like one that you should definitely scout, keep him in your books, and see how he grows in the next couple of years. Another one in the same price range, Ben Doak from Liverpool right now. 2.5K per week is a fantastic way to start. You're not going to get too much wage-wise, hopefully, out of him, but he looks like he is primed and ready to go. He definitely, again, has a lot of stats that need to be picked up. A lot of the defensive side you don't really care for, though. But crossing of 13 is fantastic. Dribbling of 15. Acceleration and pace. He looks like he is ready to go, and he looks like he could probably slot into most teams right now, if not as a starter, definitely as a backup. Another one that definitely looks like you should keep him in your scouting books for a little while, 20-year-old Brazilian Marquinhos on loan from Arsenal at FC Nantes right now. Again, crossing of 10 is not fantastic. Heading of 9 is not fantastic, but you've got some nice numbers of dribbling of 14, first touch of 12, technique of 14, and work rate's not too bad. Again, acceleration pace. I always love acceleration and pace. But this one looks like he could definitely blow up in the future, so keep an eye on him and take a look and see if he's worth getting in your books. Next up, we have Manchester City's Norwegian 19-year-old Oscar Bob. Again, some not too bad numbers. Definitely room to grow for a 19-year-old. Crossing of 11 could get up there. Dribbling and first touch are not too bad. Acceleration, pace are in there. He can play a lot of different places, so versatility is fantastic. And 5 to 6 million right now at the start. Not too bad. Definitely take a look at him. 7K per week. He is wanted by 19 clubs at the start of the save. So if you can put in a good offer for him, he might be worth it. Another one that's definitely worth looking at and keeping in your scouting books for a little while, Argentinian 17-year-old Gianluca Prestiani. He is currently contracted to Velez, not worth all that much, 9.6 million. You could probably get him on a steal. 1.4K as a fringe player, he probably could be on the move. And if you can give him some game time, he might be very excited for a move. Stats-wise, dribbling, first touch, technique. I mean, he's got some really good numbers for a 17-year-old. Another Borussia Dortmund player to take a look at, Julian Duranville, Belgian 17-year-old, not too highly rated in terms of how much he might cost. 33K per week is a little high for being only 4.3 to 5.2 rated, but he's only a breakthrough prospect. He definitely, again, has a lot of stats that could grow, that definitely should grow, but look at that acceleration and pace. Absolutely beast mode. Technique of 14, work rate of 9 is not the greatest, but flair of 17. He's got some good numbers to start out with. Definitely want to keep in your books and see how he grows over the next 2 or 3 seasons. And we're going to finish out with another expensive kid, Arda Güler, a Turkish 18-year-old contracted right now to Real Madrid. Looks, I mean, fantastic. He's got some great numbers in 14s, 15s, 16s. Acceleration and pace are down, but crossing of 15, first touch of 16, long shots, he's got a lot going for him. If you can pry him away from Real Madrid, good luck. He's going to be expensive. Again, there were so many that I could have covered, and that's why I split it into the right. Tomorrow we'll do the left side. But these are the ones that I'd wanted to call out and bring attention to, but I highly suggest putting them in your scouting books. I think most of them, if not all, are going to turn out very well, depending on how much game time they get, how injury prone they are, things like that, and the training that they get. But right now, it's a great place to start with all these lists. So that's it for me, Safi and FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.